Tiny Aldi haul. We have spinach, a brioche. Guys, I have not got this brioche in like over a year. Remember there was like a summer where I bought this every week, or I would buy like 2. Oh, those were the days. Some chicken for sumo. These are finally back. You'll see these at Trader Joe's too. They're cheaper at Aldi. I love these with coffee or hot cocoa. I mean, milk is pretty good too, but hot stuff. I got these wafer crackers with black pepper. I have 2 of them. I love these kind of crackers. I could almost finish the whole thing. They're like paper thin. And I used to get them, I can't remember if it was like Walmart or like a local grocery, but they're really expensive there. And then I just got 3 dozen eggs. Okay, side note, if you have a Costco membership or you go with somebody who has a membership and you see their tiramisu, highly recommend. It is the best. My mom says tiramisu, so I always want to say that because growing up, that's what I thought it was. There are so many things I could tell you guys of like how I thought it was supposed to be pronounced, and then as I got older, I realized, no, this is just how my mom says it. So yeah, delicious. All right, guys, so we are in like dim lighting today because there's no light. It's been raining. Last night was Halloween and I think it rained afterwards, and we have not recovered. The sun has not come out and it's 8:41. Oh, and daylight savings. That's another reason why. Anyway, so not feeling that great, so I'm like whatever with the makeup today. Let me share some things very quickly. The base, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. This is in the shade Fair, number 4. This is one of my favorite like easy complexion products. I have some cream bronzer. This is the Fenty in the shade Teddy, and I just have that here, which you probably can't see that well, but it doesn't really matter. It's neither here nor there. And then for under eye concealer, I have the Jouer Essential High Coverage in the shade Macron. Pretty sure that's not how you pronounce it, but that is what we have on. So now that it's like cold, you're just gonna see like 2 to 3 robes, which I'm not against. I feel like it actually doesn't make sense because there's more cold months here than warm months, but I have like so many caftan, poncho, ruana, scarf type robe things, and then I have like maybe 2 or 3 of these warm robes. Anyway, so the one new thing we have on today, actually 2 new things. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Blitz Kit eyeshadow kit, and I got this off of Selfridges, I think. So when I first saw the swatches, I was like, oh, I'm very into it. And then I got it in person and I was like, I don't know if I like it. But then when I started using it, I really liked it. So today I have this shade all over the lid. It's like a peach. And then I have this along the lower lash line as well as this along their lower lash line. I use this in the crease, and this is used to draw in the shadow liner. Today I don't really have liquid liner on. I just use this with like a really thin, I think it's a Ray Morris brush. Yesterday I did an eye with these 3 colors. So if you, I probably mentioned this many times, but like way back further years ago, where I don't like gray. Like I love a gray smoky eye, but most grays that have a blue base just end up looking blue on my eyes, and I really, really don't like that because I don't think blue looks good on my skin tone. So this base is purple. Every color in here has like a purpley mauve base, which is very interesting. So I was really attracted to this because the color combination is different. I feel like nowadays, I mean, let's say like 10, 12 years ago, we just wanted all the eyeshadow palettes. Like every time someone released one, we're like, yes. And now we're so overwhelmed. It's so saturated that we're so picky. Like we want a very interesting color combination. We want a really good formula. So the formula here is, they don't swatch that beautifully. Like I was like, but then when you put them on the eyes, love it. So those are some swatches. The dark shades, really, really beautiful. So like I said, I did this eye yesterday. And then today we have this on the lid, this on the lower lash line, this in the crease. But do you see how they all kind of have a lot more dimension than it looks like they would in the pan? They all have like a slight little shift. And again, like I said, they don't really swatch that beautifully, but they perform really well. And it doesn't seem super obvious at first because you're just like, this is like kind of a lot of purples, but you have a brow bone shade, a crease shade, and a black to completely anchor this look, like no matter what look you do. And I haven't used Kevyn Aucoin eyeshadows in a really long time. I feel like they release stuff consistently. It's not often, but I think they release maybe 2 sets of things a year. But the color combinations of previous eyeshadow palettes hasn't really been something that I'm into, and they do lean quite cool to neutral. I don't know if they've really done a full-on warm palette, and I think it's just them kind of going against the grain, which I appreciate. I feel like we all appreciate something that's not like everything else nowadays, because trying to decide where to like put your money is just like Huda Beauty released that Naughty palette, and it's beautiful to me. And I enjoy her formula. I think I enjoy her formulas more in the smaller palettes. I don't know about the larger palettes. But like I'm like really debating, like, do I want that? Do I not want that? It's kind of like, Okay, so this is like a perfect example. This is that new Kat Von D eyeshadow palette. When you see this photograph, like the promo photos online, it looks amazing. Like I thought this was some kind of like lacquered plastic, like Pat McGrath vibes or something, which I don't know why I thought that, because I don't know that their budget necessarily allows to, you know what I mean? Like, and that's also not their like their brand. They're not like we are luxury, you know, but it looks really luxe on the promo photos. This is a foil sticker. I thought that would have been something else. And then when you open it up, this is almost like it sits over this, which is fine. There's also this little like notch here where I think you can remove this to recycle the palette. And I also thought the shadows would be almost like a Baked Chalet. Again, I don't know why I thought that, but the promo photos really had me like in a different direction. And these are the shades. They're kind of like a very dusty, thinner, drier formula. I'm not saying it's bad, so we will see how we feel about this either later in this video or in next week's video. Okay, so I have been standing because I'm old. Now my feet and my knees hurt because it's raining. Okay, so we will continue this video. Okay guys, so this Aldi, this brioche that I've loved for so long. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I'm like eating it like a weirdo. And I'm like, I'm not into it anymore. Like, did they change it? Usually when I have this, I want like half of it, like in the first like session. And I'm just kind of like picking through it. I'm like looking for the chocolate, and I'm just like, I don't know if they changed it or what, but I'm not obsessed with it anymore, and it's upsetting. Okay, these are almost entirely finished. There's like yay much on the bottom, but these are fish skin crackers. They're like really hard to find by me. My mom found like one bag, I think, at the grocery recently. Oh my God, I love these so much. I think there's a restaurant. Is it in New York or is it in New York, Toronto? Anyway, they're known for fish skin that you can like dunk in broth, and it's so good. So huge fish skin cracker person. Update on this masala munch that I got at Costco. It's still like too spicy for me, so I mean I like it, and I also don't immediately get masala out of it, but then once you kind of chew it, move it around in your mouth, and you know the aftertaste, like there's definitely like Indian, but I think there's someone who would like these. People who like the hot Cheetos, spicy Cheetos, like you would probably enjoy this. This is not for me. All right, guys, so as usual, shiny eyebrows. I don't know what to do about it. So what do I want to share today? I went to CVS this morning. It's week after Halloween, so I had gone to Walmart yesterday. Candy was half off. I bought some. I bought more at CVS this morning. Theirs was half off. Theirs was almost completely sold out. There was only a couple bags of each thing. But besides it being half off, I also had a 5 off 25 coupon for food and candy, etc. So really good price there. Fully stocked for office chocolate, long time. So I just put this on my lips. You guys know I love the Maybelline lifter glosses. I picked up the shade Reef. It's like a My Lips but better, but pinker. These glosses, the formula is so good. I mean, look at this. This is pretty pink for me, but it's like a doable pink. I feel like if my lips could naturally be this pink, I would be here for it. And then the eyeshadow is the NARS Extreme Effects. I just love this eyeshadow palette so much, so we have a lot of eyeshadow on today. And then I also picked up this other shade. There are in fact 5 shades that are exclusive, itchy, to CVS, and this is in the shade Sand. It's coming across much more red on camera, I think. It isn't, it's one of those shades that kind of have like glitter suspended in it, like a soft glitter, soft as in you don't feel it on your lips. I mean, there's a swatch of it. It's almost very clear. I kind of want to put it on, but I also don't want to disrupt my really beautiful pink lip right now. Okay, so the price on these were $8.99, but I had so many coupons. It was like 8 off of a $40 purchase, the 5 off 25, all these, whatever. So these ended up being maybe like, I don't know, $6, $5-6. So like almost similar to a price it would be at like Target or Walmart. Okay, then I picked up this Milani The Tank Waterproof Liquid Liner. It is a felt tip, but from the photo it looks like it might be a very small felt tip. So I'm excited to try this. I've been loving pretty much everything from Milani lately, so I'm excited to have this. This was like 10 something, but there was $5 ExtraBucks back, so. Okay, the next item are these Kiss lashes. They're called the My Lash But Better, and it's in the shade No Filters. Look how good those are. I hope they look as good on as they do there. I'm always looking for like an everyday lash, and this looks so good. So, and then I got Delsym. I sometimes buy the off-brand, like the Target brand or the Walmart brand, but I still just like the Delsym brand. And I think it's very important to have, especially now, to suppress your cough if you have a cough. I mean, if you have something else, then you have something else. But I feel like in general, we all get kind of coughy right now, and this works. So these are always quite expensive. It was like on sale at CVS for $17.99. There were app rewards that you could use and app coupons, and it brought it down to $10, which I think is quite a good price. And then I had $2 back on Ibotta, so I paid $8 for this Delsym. Very good price, like even cheaper than if I were to buy the off-brand, yeah? So I probably only spent about $30, and then I'm getting $10 back, so yay for me. Okay, so in this final clip, we're gonna kind of share a whole bunch of things. First thing is this jacket. It's from Blanc Noir, and I picked it up from Saks off the Fifth. It is so cute. I got it in a small. I don't even think they have an extra small, and it has like a hood. I know this is like the worst way to show it to you, but it's so cute. I also haven't shared these with you. These little vases are from Walmart, and they were under $10. I think they're 9 something. They're just like a really expensive looking vase. So I have 2 here. I'm not sure if this is where I'm gonna keep them for sure. And then, oh, okay, I guess I'll share this with you too. This I found at TJ Maxx. It looks very Jonathan Adler, doesn't it? It was 20 bucks, and I was like, I got it recently, like in the past couple weeks. So if you see it, it's like, it's one of those pieces where like, I want 2 of them. They're so nice. These lashes that I shared with you earlier, I have them on today. And I wore them yesterday too. They're super natural and super like lightweight. The band is like almost non-existent, which makes it just like blend right into your like lashes, like at your lash line so beautifully. I'm probably gonna go back and see if there's other ones I'd be into. I haven't gotten my Sephora order in yet. It's coming in today, so I'll probably do a haul video later this weekend. But I picked up these Makeup by Mario shadows, like little quads. These are really good. I feel like there's a lot of mixed reviews, like very split. They either really hate them or they're like, these are really great. And I'm on the I really like these end of the spectrum. I'll talk about them more in my haul video, but I'm just letting you guys know because I've since put in the order for at least the matte palette. The metallics, like all the shades in there, like I like some of them, I don't like all of them, so I'm not gonna get that, but I really enjoy this formula, so I want to share that with you. I actually have the eyeshadows on my eyes today, so let's get into some light so you can see. This is like the worst showing for you, but I will just tell you the ease of blending. It's like I put the shadow on and it just blends out so beautifully in that one area, like wherever I wanted to add it. It's incredibly buildable. So I'm a big fan of this eyeshadow formula. Lastly, Indeed Labs Watermelon Melting Balm. This one actually has little beads in it. So I've used it twice now for face massage. I would put on my steamer and then I add this onto my skin after using a micellar water and massaged away. It's so nice. I love the added, like the beads. It makes a really big difference in like how smooth your skin feels. So not only does it feel clean and look clean and is clean, it also feels so smooth, so soft. I am super in love with this and would recommend this to you. I like a lot of what Indeed does anyway, so just adding this to the list. And it's like 7:30 in the morning, so I'm trying to see if I can get to CVS before work. And yeah, those are the things I wanted to share with you. Okay, bye.